Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So this week I was talking to one of the students that was also studying through NSFAS, and he was just so upset about the fact that he's not getting the same amount of money that other students are getting. And so I'm asking him, okay, what do you mean you're not getting the same amount of money that other students are getting? Because isn't it NSFAS, yeah, they give you money according to what you've applied for. So if you applied for fees and transportation, then they'll pay for your university fees and they give you the transportation money. So he was like, no, other students are getting 9,000, 5,000. Why is he not getting that amount of money? So I was trying to get to a point where I make him understand how NSFAS actually works, and he was just so upset. I don't even think that guy was actually even listening to me. And I then asked him, okay, so are you busy with your degree, or what are you studying? And he was like, no, he's not busy with his degree and he's finished with his certificate. So he's basically just waiting for next semester to register. And I found it very odd. How is it that this person is so upset about not receiving any money whilst he's not an active student? How can you receive money when you're not an active student? Because according to my understanding, NSFAS gives you money when you are an active student. So when you're attending classes and when you're writing examination, and basically they aid you for the time period when you are an active student. And this guy is basically finished and just waiting for the next semester to register. And so I asked him, like, why do you need, the extra money? And I'm trying to understand. I was really trying to understand why this person is really needing this money, because perhaps he does need it, because we do understand that there are students that, from Nelspruit, they come to Middleburg and they attend here. And there are students, some from Woodbank, they come and attend this side. For some reason, I don't know, because I know that there are also there's a UNISA in Woodbank and one in Nelspruit, of course. But there's just some people that come this side for some reason. And so I thought that perhaps he's not from around Middleburg. So I asked him, like, are you from Middleburg? Are you from out of town? And he was like, no, I'm from Middleburg. I stay here with my parents and so what confused me is, why would you need more money if you basically just need money for transportation? And why would you need money now? Because you're not studying and you're not attending any classes. So for me, it was like this person just wanted money because everybody else is getting money, and he doesn't really understand that you can't just get money for the simple basis of you are a student. You have to be an active student in order to receive an allowance so that you can, attend classes and write examination, as I said before. And he was just very passionate about how he wants more money. And it really got me thinking about the time when I was in college. So I was studying in Midgo, or in Kangalatiwe College. This is what they call it now. And I could see how some students would receive money and actually not using according to what they have said that they needed for. So it was quite heartbreaking for me because I didn't receive any money. I had applied for transportation money and for my fees, but unfortunately for me at that time, they were like, no, you live close by. And yes, I did live close by the campus, but I mean, I was like, I think I lived like 5 kilometers away from the campus, which is far for me, because if I had to walk from my house to campus, guys, I don't think I would even make it to town, because you guys know that for females it's just not safe to do so. So I opted to use taxis, and unfortunately I had to borrow money, and also my parents had to help me out with the money to in order for me to go to school. For that 3 years, that is what I had to do. And to see students abusing the money that they were receiving was really hard for me, because I'm just thinking I really need that money as well, and I really need that money in order for me to be here, and you guys are receiving it and you basically wasting it. And it was really hard for me to see that. It was really heartbreaking, and I just really felt that it's not fair. How can we give money to students that are irresponsible? And to hear this guy going on and on about how he wants more money, it kind of like upset me as well a little bit, because I just feel that at least you got some, at least you have money to be able to come to school and to be able to attend. At least you got money to be able to do that. There are some students that haven't received anything at all for the beginning of the year, and they're not in universities, and here's this person going on and on about I want more money, and in fact studying he's not even studying, but he wants money. It kind of like upset me, because I'm just thinking about there are certain students that haven't received anything, and I don't even know how they're coping, especially the ones that are not home, that are not living at home and do need money for accommodation and stuff like that, and food, because they're probably not working, because we all know the economic status of our country is not in favor of the youth. We don't have any jobs lying around. And so I was trying to explain to this guy yet again how NSFAS works, and he was just adamant he wants to get that amount of money, and that is it. And he wants to get it every single month. Guys, I just left that conversation as is. Sometimes you just need to leave people be, because it won't benefit anyone from continuing with that conversation. So, on a lighter note, we attended class on a Saturday, and the lights went off. Guys, it was so dark. I'm begging the government, can we please have generators in our campus? The lights went off, guys, and it was completely dark, and the classroom we were in didn't have any windows, so there wasn't any natural light coming in, and we had to use our cell phones. Guys, like, it was so funny for me, because I'm like, oh my goodness, such a big building. And you must understand, it's not just UNISA that's there are other businesses that are there. And I'm just thinking, like, how can such a big building not have a generator? I mean, come on, guys, really? There are businesses that are there, and y'all don't have a generator that can be able to light up the whole building? I just couldn't understand that. At some point I was just like, oh my goodness, like, really, can we just prioritize on certain things? Please, can we just prioritize certain things so that learning for us can be easier? As a belief, can we just do that? And so, as we were attending classes, we were now discussing extra classes, because as you guys know, UNISA only gives you 5 sessions with your lecturer, and we were discussing how we wanted him to come in for a 6th session with us, and then we will then pay him, of course. And it's quite funny, because I feel that we need more classes. We need more classes, at least up until we start with our examination. And I understand that our government doesn't always have money, but I mean, if they can just extend the budget a little bit more so that we can benefit from these classes, because 5 classes, guys, it's not enough. Five sessions, it's not enough. At least give us 8 or 10. so that we can be able to, grasp and really understand our modules. That is something that I would like to see improve, to have more classes with our lecturers. And as the day went on, we were discussing how the timetable changed. Guys, I nearly lost my mind because when was it, Friday? I already applied for leave at work, and to realize that the timetable had changed again was like, oh my goodness, how? Because for me, when I applied for leave, we was going to write in April. The 24th of April was the first exam that I was going to write. And so I just told myself, okay, there's no way that they will change this timetable, because 24 April is just around the corner. And they changed it. I couldn't believe it. And guess what? They changed it to the first timetable that they had given me. It's exactly the same as the first timetable, because they changed it 2 times. And I was like, okay, this is probably now the final, thing. They just need to write for its final exam timetable. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe that I have to go back, and I don't even know what's the processes to follow to cancel leave and reapply for a new date. Yo, Yazin. I don't even know if they will allow me to change my days, or they'll, because it's already been approved. You guys understand? And I don't know if my bosses will allow me to change it again, because I was really sure that the timetable will not change, because 24th of April is just around the corner. And wow, what a shock. So that is something that I will be doing on Monday, and finding out, can I change my leave, and kind of pull back the days that I applied for, because guys, everything has already been approved. And yeah, that's just something that I have to do on Monday, and make sure that I get it done. But can we please not change our timetables? Can we just have one timetable for the year, if possible? If we could just have a timetable that is final. Okay, fine, I understand there are certain students that they get into universities late, so we do have to accommodate them. But you can't change timetables just like that. Wow. And I'm already preparing for my exams, which is actually also a good thing, because now I know that I kind of have gone through half of the stuff and it's kind of like a benefit for me. But it was a shock to know that they've changed the timetable, and I've already applied for leave, and I don't even know how my bosses are going to react. I hope that they understand, and I'm going to now just wait for them to give us final timetables. And hopefully the final timetable is the final timetable. It's not going to change within 2 days time, or But guys, thank you for listening. Next week I'm going to be having another class, and I'm most definitely going to tell you guys what was up there. But this week has been really a good week for me, especially with my financial mathematics. I understand it a bit more. It's just that some of the terminology that they use is kind of like a curveball. But the benefit of this exam is that it's multiple choice. So I was like, oh my goodness, thank goodness it's multiple choice, because I don't think I would have had the ability to memorize all the methods to be used on the financial keys, and there's so many different. This week I've learned a second method that we have to use, and it seems like there are more methods that we're going to learn, and we only have like 2 sessions left, guys. I'm really stressed because I think how many chapters we have? 3 chapters left. So I don't know, perhaps, and all 3 chapters are really long. So I'm just hoping that we we get things done before exams, because guys, I cannot afford to pay lecturers to come and give me one-on-one. It's not possible. These people are expensive, and we're not rich. I'm not that rich yet. So yeah, that's what I'm actually stressing about currently, but I know that I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna get through it. So guys, thank you for listening. Subscribe and give this a thumbs up. I most definitely will be sharing more of my moments, and thank you for being on this journey with me. It really means a lot to me that you guys are here and supporting me. Thank you guys so much.